not some shark.
What are you doing? Okay.
You're handling this whole... What?
Okay. Apparel. Equip. There we go. Perfect.
See you later.
Perfect.
So, yes. Goodbye.
I gotta put it
Of
on
course.
you. Yes.
Well, okay then. I have something for you.
What do you got?
Here, I got this for you.
For me?
Of course. I was walking by it and I thought, hey, what the heck? Why not? Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it.
Sure.
You're quite welcome. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Grilled cheese sandwich. Thank you, I guess.
Well, this is it. There's no turning back now.
Unless that's your power, turning back.
You're right. Maybe this isn't the first time we've done this. Now that's scary to think about. That isn't the only spooky thing either. There was a mention of anomalies. Apparently Vladimir was getting readings from multiple locations. It's only from observing the data that the coordinates seem to settle.
So it's Schrodinger's temple.
And I'm the cat. Let's hope our observations don't end up with me getting poisoned. All right then. There's no use worrying about things we can't control. Onward to whatever comes next. Take a break. Let's chat.
Hello, universe. This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa.
Get him.
Hello, handsome. Not your Barrett. Sorry. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis. Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
Oh god. Welcome aboard.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed.
No,
But
Vasco.
otherwise, we've survived the war well.
No, Vasco.
Oh, man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one.
Things sound different.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
They're coming for us.
We can handle this. On it. Well, this isn't gonna last long. Sure. I've got some time to kill.
Okay, good one, Barrett.
Reminds me of the time we're somewhere between alien and heat. Hey, Captain. Can I talk with you? Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen? Cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
Pew.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Yep, I know.
Could you imagine if I just kept pulling other Barretts into existence? Forever? An entire universe full of me.
No, Barrett. Don't want to imagine that.
Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power, and I'm still just me. Just
Yeah, that
regular
would suck.
Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Just like a choir of Barretts. Seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight.
What's up, War Angel?
Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Use your power whenever you want.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Vigilance is what keeps Aquila City safe. Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it.
Absolutely nothing, Adam. Sorry. Not really any of my business.
No, see, now that's where you're wrong. It's everyone's business. That's the whole damn point. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash to kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
Survival game like Conan, but you're a vampire who just woke up? Oh, sounds sick. I'll have to check it out for sure. Sounds like a grumpy old man. Oh, yeah. Looks like a grumpy old man. Sooner you start trusting Keone, the better. You'll see.
You sound so damn certain, but it don't work that way out here. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Sure. If I have time this week, since I'm home during the day, I could stream it for you on Discord. I would love to see it.
Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
You just had a disagreement with Davis Wilson.
Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me.
No, it's alright.
I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard, or, quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
Nope, not really.
Okay, well, I must need to work on my delivery because I keep having this problem. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me?
Tipped your PayPal in case you wanted to buy something for the Steam sale. Or have a nice dinner. Well, thank you. That was very sweet of you. I'm sure I could do that for you.
That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability. You got some good news, I hope?
Sensors have been placed.
Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Oh, goodness. I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well in hand. The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hello, sir.
Well, just keep your gun holstered during your stay, and you'll be good in my book. What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot.
Daytime is a pain, though, stupid son. Oh, that's funny. So you have to play all at night. Just like IRL. Same. Can't get into it, but I need a few minutes here alone. It's for a good cause.
And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Faith?
Did you realize we're on the same side here?
Oh. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. I guess I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
That's all settled then.
No, I'm good.
Thanks
I'm
for
good.
the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear.
If you need any more laws broken, I'm game.
This is bending the rules, not breaking laws. And it'll all work out in the end. You'll see. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings.
Nice.
Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise.
Be happy to help if I can.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city? Well, Davis Wilson is pretty angry about it. I suppose I should have expected that, but now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me. At all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all.
What's wrong with the data?
Kinda everything. The timing of the results, the strength of the signals. I did a lot of research on the Ashta before I started this project, and none of it lines up like it should.
Maybe the tech isn't working properly.
No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look, I know I screwed up here. I went behind Davis's back and did what he told me not to. I don't expect him to talk to me. But this, I'm not gonna lie, it looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and accuse him of anything, but maybe someone, you I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something is going on. I'd really appreciate it.
Don't mean to be rude, but I got a lot of things on my plate right now, so unless this is important, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back some other time.
Keone thinks you're sabotaging her sensors.
Well, ain't that just about the last damn thing I need right now?
Well, I don't know, Davis. She's worried about the results she's getting.
Oh, is she? After going off and doing exactly what she was told not to, she's concerned now? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashta for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence. You don't know that. I don't know that. But at least I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Now, I need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me?
I've dealt with meaner creatures. I'm in. What laugh is
I've
that?
heard more than a few hunters say something similar. They nearly all apologize for it later. Gear yourself up however you need to and meet me at the gate. We'll head out from there.
Sick.
The Ashta do. All right, you ready to head out there?
As ready as I'll ever be. No, raring to go.
Well, you certainly brought enough enthusiasm for the both of us. Just stick close to me, keep your head on a swivel, and you'll be fine. We'll be back before you know it. And maybe we'll get some answers. The Ashta are clever, but they're usually predictable. These tracks don't follow any other paths I expect them to. It just doesn't add up. Looks like the tracks head this way.
Ooh, big tracks.
What in the hell? This is one of our security bots. Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashta? Why in the world? Shit, you hear that? Eyes up, we got incoming. Ashta, incoming!
Target's down. Guess I've still got it after all.
Sure do.
Beyond the wall is no day trip. You know how to handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashta, they panic. Not you. But now I got even more questions. Who in the hell did this, and why?
Good questo. Yanni's not responsible.
No, I expect not. Someone from Aquila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over, see if I can find some more details. But while I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last. I'll meet you in the city when I'm done here.
Okay. Yeah, it's real nice. Robot updates. Kirkland B. Plans tomorrow? We're not doing anything.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
We're just
Hey,
gonna be hanging out.
thanks for your service.
Frying some fish, probably.
People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
Bailey. Bailey. I need to talk to you.
Oh, hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
Check the security logs. I know what you did.
Damn it! I thought I deleted those. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much, and it wasn't supposed to break down.
My pockets are way down with credits. Might not be able to make it to Davis.
Oh, I get you. Here. It's all I've got. Please, don't tell him it was me. I can wipe the security logs as soon as you're gone.
That wasn't that much. Oh well, it's already done now. Such a maze through Aquila.
Capacity?
97.5% of nominal.
Last time it was serviced?
Every week. We take power seriously, madam.
I turned her and she didn't make her pockets
The
heavy
Jansen
enough.
family immigrated here from the UC. Having a tough time.
Not at all.
That robot could have killed people. The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did? Know who's responsible?
Yeah, it's Bailey Kirkland. I'm sorry.
What? No way. My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much. Not made of money around here.
Apparently.
You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well, it might prove useful.
See? Now that's some creds.
Hey, how have you been? Staying out of trouble?
I just slept for 24 hours.
Well, whatever gets you through the day. I've had more than my fill of it for this lifetime. Things here have been... well, they're better. The ice has thawed a bit between me and Davis. We'll probably never be friends, but at least we're on speaking terms now. I think he finally appreciates the value of my research.
Yeah, I guess if you just stay in like a city for long enough and walk around, you'll just get side missions. Because I don't think I've stayed that long in Aquila City, or if I did, it was just to kind of go in and out of the Rangers station. Glad you two are getting along.
Yeah, we're much better as a team, even if it is a cautiously engaged one. In fact, speaking of Davis, I have to confess, I'm a little worried about him. In analyzing the recent data, I've isolated readings suggesting that someone is making patrols far more often than in the recent past. I don't have any direct evidence, but I know it's Davis. It's gotta be. I'm worried that everything I've inadvertently put him through is kinda, I don't know, pushed him over the edge, or at least a little too close to it.
Let's see if you get the bug again. You all need to quit worrying about Davis. It's bad for his health. Yeah, he's just doing his job, man.
No, he's not. He's out there at least 4.5 times as frequently. There's something else going on. I'm better with statistics and circuits than I am with people. I've already made a mess of this situation. Do you think you could go speak to him? If nothing else, it would ease my conscience.
Sure.
Oh, brother. Why is it every time I see your face, I bet a headache's gonna follow shortly after?
That's mean. Davis, I'm hurt.
Mm-hmm. All broken up about it, I'm sure. So what can I do for you?
He only thinks you're spending too much time on patrol.
And there's the headache. Ah, that woman, I swear. Even though we've smoothed over most of the rough spots, she still manages to strike a nerve without even trying.
If you need help, you can just ask.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Not sure yet. When we were out there and we found that robot, obviously that threw me for a loop. Still can't believe one of my own people will pull a stunt like that, endangering us all. But the more I thought about it, that whole episode doesn't account for some of the tracks I saw out there. Too large, too spread out.
I wanted Roosevelt's suit when I did. And then still ended up somehow with him siding with me. Slippery little bastard. You're overworked and you need some rest.
I can't rest if something out there still ain't right. By now you ought to appreciate at least that much. If there's a bigger Ashta out there, something meaner than what we've seen so far, I have to know. I tell you what, if you and Kiona are worried, why don't you just come with me then? Either I get an extra gun in the fight, or you get to laugh at the old man and say, I told you so. I'll give you a chance to gear up if you need it. And, maybe grab the biggest gun you got, just in case.
I'm geared up. Let's do it.
All right. You know, Keone showed me her data. She's a clever kid. She's got a lot of things figured out. I think we can make some real improvements in the
She's
future.
not a kid.
She had a couple sets of data that she thought were erroneous or something. But it seems to me that it might not be. A bigger, faster Ashta sounds like it matches up with the tracks I've seen. But I tell you, I'm hoping she's right and it's just a glitch. And no need to tell her I said that. Wouldn't want it going to her head. All right, here we are. Let's head this way. I remember a story from the first time I was here on Aquila. I had totally forgotten about it till recently. Every so often we get independent types who think that they can succeed where everyone else has failed. Some of them stride off into the road.
Just keeps talking.
Most of them don't come back. But this one time, miner from some corporation or other, he drags himself back into the
Story
city
time with
bloody
Davis.
and half dead. Claimed he seen an Ashta big as a house out there. The older guys all said he was delirious. And me, well, I was new as anything and just listened to him. Now, though, I'm wondering if maybe it wasn't just blood loss and heat stroke. Maybe he really did see something. Maybe I should have come out here a long time ago. Shit, that's gotta be it! No matter what happens, you make it back to the city and tell
You're
me.
really something
Hear me?
else. Did you hear that noise?
Wow. Scurry.
If we didn't have proof, nobody would believe us about the Alpha. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that. If you hadn't been with me, no way I'd be standing right now.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
You are something else, you know that? We got out alive this one time. That's good. But this ain't gonna be the last time we have to deal with this. Now that we know these things are out here, we need to track them and keep them out of populated areas. And that plan is gonna need everybody. So, I'm gonna swallow my pride a bit here and ask you to go tell Keone what we found. Let her know that her data wasn't an error and that she needs to focus on it.
Usually you do this mission earlier with less of a good weapon. True. It's a two-shotter, though. Apex Predator like these, this is usually territorial. You should be safe now.
Looks like I can still learn a thing or two. Thanks again for saving my ass.
So, what happened?
Davis and I found a new kind of Ashta and killed it.
So, I was right? My data was accurate? I can't believe I second-guessed it. You know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this was all a mistake, that I stuck my nose into something I shouldn't have. Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they didn't want or need my help. But they did, didn't they?
Usually doesn't have a demigod Starborn with him. You know your worth. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, you're right. If anything, this has proven I should trust my instincts. I need to get to work on this immediately. But while I've been sitting around, I whipped up a little something for you.
Ooh, what is it?
I thought it was funny. Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not in really poor taste. Anyway, thank you. Again.
Not in poor taste at all.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived.
Well, I can come back with the copper, because I didn't even know how much he needed. You must not see many people.
We see no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. The societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
I will go to Franklin then.
Give it time, and I'm sure the others will come out. For curiosity's sake, if nothing else.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community, but you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
Ada Lovelace is a famous person there too. Yeah, no, I looked up a lot of these people. Because I wanted to see how accurate their face might be. This mission is a Star Trek reference, really? Franklin! It's so good to be back at Crucible.
What? I most definitely have never met you. A traveler like yourself must go many different places. You must have me confused with someone else. I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
I know I've heard that name before.
Well, it is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgot. You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
Wow, that's super interesting. Cold Star Trek episode. Yeah, no, I didn't know any of that. That's awesome. Amelia's one of them. Yeah, I love Amelia Earhart. Fantastic. Wait, there's aliens in the game? All of this is hard to believe. No. I want to know who you people are and what's going on.
I could see how confusing this may be, even frustrating. But if it's any consolation, many of us feel the same, and we live here. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is, and what we should do about it, is something the societies disagree about. Sometimes violently. It's best you meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the pragmatists' position on matters.
Can't wait to see who I get to meet next.
Be careful what you wish for.
True.
Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with the Monerinas and Genghis Khan.
Lame. I want aliens. So where's Spock?
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course.
Real pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I'm not all that. Just had the good fortune to receive some good publicity. But to the matter at hand, I'm more than a humble innkeep. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that. I can work with that. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
Let's see what you got.
The customer is always right.
Your ship, she's a beauty. It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
No matter how much I see, it never gets old.
That's just how I imagine it. My name's Amelia Earhart. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration, vectors, and everything. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching heaven itself. And yet, cruelly, here I sit.
I have a feeling this is going somewhere.
Am I that transparent?
To infinity
Listen,
and beyond.
I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off of here. I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why, and I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore.
Like if I'm about to feed on you a tiny bit to stay strong, and then they just panic and go, well, shit. If I can help you, I will.
You won't regret it. Thanks. Do you want to talk about anything else?
No, because I did that
I
before.
hope to see you again.
Appreciate you.
Stranger! Weapons out! They come!
Stop that.
Whoa. These things look sick. Kind of look like Squidward. Is that it? Just two of them?
And the woman from the stars. Come to see me. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here.
Did you check under the tray?
Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
Funny. Much more civil than I was expecting.
Manners cost me nothing. But make no mistake, I will do whatever it takes to escape this prison. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
I mean, true. Why are you really out here?
I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots.
You eat the robots?
Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little. But even he appreciates this. And I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed.
Handle yourself well out there.
The robots taught me many things any Mongol would know. So, hunting game, even such as this, is little challenge to me. So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones? Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
They do a reference from Starship Troopers in this game? I don't know. So you really feel no connection to Genghis at all?
None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him. I am me, and I am content with this.
Surprised you didn't change your name then.
I never really thought about that. Surprising indeed. But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit, and one day, we will be free.
Then leave.
Were it that easy, I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands. But now the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands, and all the societies know it.
Do they? I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart.
I did.
Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves?
Yeah, she's coming with me.
You know of the facility, yes? Go there and make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
Over here! Hey, we need to talk. Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
I already know.
Some of the turrets are failing.
I know Amon Arenas and the belief.
Thank you. There's a, well, cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
That's why our aims are so important. We need to learn how to do things.
Better not waste my time.
It won't be. I'll meet you at the cave.
How to fix the plumbing, for God's sake.
He's going to the
actually
cave.
Came from space.
Oh.
Change is coming. I can feel it.
Wait, I could just go? I don't have to meet this man? I'll meet him anyway. Stranger, asking to meet in the cave. Totally sus. Yeah, at first, I thought he was gonna kill me. Or try to kill me. He just wants to let me in on his secrets. Just don't mind that.
You came. I just can't take a chance.
Gives me the creeps.
These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
Here's the part where you reveal who you really are.
How did you know? But you're right. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
Think you can murder me? Think again.
I don't want to do this. Any of this. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me. But no, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture, pure hell. I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
Alright, let's do this.
I know! Christ, I know! But I'm taking you with me. Ugh.
Sorry. Totally call it. No, I'm sure I thought my comment was a link. Nice. Where'd the mama go? Did I already kill her? Oh, good. Nope, I didn't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare run over here.
Oh, I can handle this!
Well, you're not doing anything. Nice. I will save.
Got him!
can get the resources from the UC District Center. Yeah, or the commercial district. God, makes it so much easier, oh, for sure. I still was worried about it touching me, though. I died so many times to that thing in my last playthrough. Not fun at all.
This world is savage, untamed. Would that I could explore it.
Been to the facility. Let's work together on this.
Show me. Always this planet has its traps and tricks. The facility sounds even worse than here, if that's possible. So we need the security override code. But there is no such thing in Crucible. But this other ship, the Beagle, now that might have what we need.
Yeah, we just need to find it.
Ada and her stargazing. She may be able to help. And she owes me a favor. I will radio her and tell her to help you. She will find the Beagle for us. She must.
I have anomalous massive damage.
Isn't this a ship? Yes, it is. Look at that, one more copper. For the hundreds that I need. So many doors. I've already been in here. It has stairs. Should have seen the cruise ship that I was on. Everybody wake up. No. Wait, what happened with the Crimson Fleet here? There were 3 of them. Captain Lupito offered them everything we could spare, but no amount of plating worked. The hostile ships were destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle was very badly damaged. Hull breaches have sealed, but we lost about half of our remaining crew. We have one last shot. If not find something in the Zealand system and fast, we're doomed. Took 3 hours, but I made my ship without ladders. As long as we get the sequence of how you connect each hab starting at the cockpit. Really? Huh. Ladders are a death trap. Keep pulling. Yep. Bro, don't do it. Don't do it. You did it.
Catastrophic damage.
You did it.
All systems. Damage. All systems.
Want your gun? It's pretty nice. Slick was the one who told me about it. Because again, I don't know anything.
Good, you have come. Amanorenas has sent an ultimatum. Either we meet and resolve things, or she will attack the renegades. Franklin may be allied with her as well. This talk requires your presence.
See what they have to say.
We are meeting them under truce, which means no bloodshed, no matter how disrespectful they may be.
Okay. Where did you guys go? There you are. Roosevelt go.
Got you now!
We can win!
No! Get up! Get up!
Okay, you can stop shooting me now. Hey, it worked. Ooh, I get his outfit. Nice. Yes. Best day.
You feel that? The fresh breath after victory. There is nothing like it. You have done well. All that remains is to go to the facility and let us leave this pox-ridden world.
Don't make me regret this.
I have spoken truth to you.
This whole time.
We will make our way out there. And I have a feeling you may like what comes next. It is time to put an end to this.
I guess it was down that weird hole. It's fine.
Unable. Repair not possible.
It's alright though. Full health now. Hold please.
Catastrophic damage.
You are an answer to our prayers. This long imprisonment is over.
Yes, I know
And
all
now
this.
we
Use this gift of freedom wisely.
I will use it to
Low-key
its
excited.
fullest. That is all I can promise. Soon the renegades will leave this planet, but we will always burn a candle to you, outsider. Enough talk. The galaxy awaits.
Nice.